Let me warn you about something most people realize too late. Relationships don't suddenly end. They collapse in a pattern. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. According to relationship researcher John Gottman, couples don't just break up. They fall through a psychological system called the distance and isolation cascade, and it has 4 stages. Most people only notice stage 4, when it's already over. Stage 1 is where everything starts quietly. You begin to mentally downgrade your partner. Suddenly their flaws feel bigger than their qualities. Small issues start feeling serious. You stop thinking, "We'll fix this," and start thinking, "Maybe this just won't work." And here's the trap. Your brain becomes selective. You only notice evidence that confirms your negative belief. It's not reality changing, it's your perception collapsing. Stage 2 is even more dangerous. Communication starts feeling pointless. You stop bringing things up because deep down you think, "What's the point? Nothing changes anyway." Conversations that used to connect you now feel like repeating the same fight on loop. So silence replaces problem solving, and silence in relationships is not peace, it's emotional withdrawal. Stage 3 is where it gets scary. You stop living as a couple and start living like roommates. Separate routines, separate friends, separate emotional worlds. You're in the same house, but different lives. No real intimacy, no emotional closeness, just shared logistics. At this point, love doesn't disappear, it becomes inactive. Then comes stage 4, loneliness. And this is the breaking point. You're in a relationship, but you feel emotionally single. That deep human need for connection becomes unmet, and your mind starts searching elsewhere for comfort, attention, or validation. This is where cheating, emotional affairs, or total emotional shutdown often begins, not because love was absent, but because connection died silently. Here's the uncomfortable truth Gottman's research shows. Couples who fail don't usually fall apart because of one big fight. They fall apart because they slowly change how they think about each other. The moment your mind starts filtering your partner through negativity, you've already stepped onto the slope. And unless you interrupt it by actively noticing positives, recalling shared victories, and rebuilding communication, you don't stop the cascade. It stops you.